everybody, welcome back. My name's Maxi and we're playing Immersive Engineering. Ooh, so long time no see, but been busy at work and the weather here has been absolutely fantastic. This is probably the first weekend that it's a little bit cooler. It has absolutely been scorching. I don't know whether you've ever been to the UK or if you're from the UK. Yes, the weather we've been having of late has not been our normal weather. It has been absolutely scorching. So yes, has prevented a little bit of work to be done, but anyway, we're here, we're back, and as you can see, I've built a little compound. I'm hoping that this is big enough. So always busy trying to get up to speed and get things done and what have you. So I have been prepping myself, like I say, leveled this area off, built a little compound. Hopefully it will prevent spiders and everything else. You can see the walkway over there, and you'll probably notice as well is that there is power all the way around. So it goes from each of the towers all the way around, so at least I've got power provided in the area. So let's have a look what we're going to be doing today. Well, excuse me, we have completed Immersive Engineering near enough. I think I've covered most things. If there's not, please leave me a message and let me know. I have tried to make sure that I have covered everything in the book. So the next thing that we're going to be going into is the add-on, which is Immersive Petroleum. Now I know in the later stages, because I'm still playing 110 in this pack, but if you go into 112, I believe there is other additions to Immersive, but Immersive Petroleum is only available in 110, so I believe. I don't think they've updated it for any other reason, but yes, in 112 I believe there is other immersive stuff, but just for this one it's Immersive Petroleum. So it's not the biggest of mods. If we go into JEI and I just put in petroleum, you'll see there's not a massive amount here, so there's not masses to cover, but it does add a few more multi-block structures within the build, which is what we're going to look at some today. Hang on a minute, excuse me. So I had a bit of a frog in my throat. Right, so what is one of the things we're going to look at? Well, if you notice, I've got the mineral samples, 2 of them in this compound here, rather than using that one over there. Now if I just break out a little bit. Now this one here, as you can see, is lava, so it's got 447,000 millibuckets of lava. Well, it's actually 447 buckets of lava. This one over here has 835, this over here has 409, and so on and so forth. And it's the same when we did the ores, yeah, so we could work out what ores was in that vicinity, was in that chunk basically. Well, this is where it's an addition with Immersive Petroleum, because they add liquids to the ores. Alright, because usually you wouldn't have, you just have the mineral deposits and that would be it for Immersive Engineering. However, Immersive Petroleum adds liquids to your mineral. Yep, so there's no minerals there, but now we do get what we call crude oils. And we've got another crude oil over here. So it allows us to, if you remember, I think over there, I think I had water as well. So it gives you the facility to be able to pump water, pump lava, and more importantly is pumping this crude oil. So we need some form of pump, which is in the book. So let's have a look it should be under oil processing. So that's the additional things that we've got in here. So all this oil processing, this is what excuse me, it has. Alright, so this wouldn't normally be in the book. Just heavy machining would be the last one, which we've made all of those. So now we're into oil processing. So we've got the multi-block projector. So that is one of the things that I need to do, and guess what? I haven't got a lantern, I haven't got any glass, and I haven't got any treated wood. I did bring some stuff over here, even a bed. I did just make a bed just before. I've made quite a few of the engineer blocks and heavy. I don't think there's enough scaffolding, but we'll have a look at that. Got some more materials over. This is, I mean, what I've set up is going great. While I was building this, I had the production going, and yes, it drained a bit of power, but it was great. It really was fantastic. Worked an absolute treat. So let's see if we can get this projector going, because that's one of the things that we can use now. So if you do have Immersive Petroleum in here, now obviously I could have used it right from the beginning, but I wanted to keep it separate, just do the immersive side first and then go into the petroleum bit. But you could use it straight off the bat, and it would help you with actually building. So we need 1 treated wood, 1 lantern, 2 iron and 1 piece of glass. So glass. So we've got 1 of you. Treated wood, running low on you, so we might have to get you some of you started. I think we've got plenty of stuff. Let's do a bit of tidying up. Yes. 2 iron. I know I've got some down there. You can see I took some of my stuff out. Lantern. Have I got any spare lanterns? Do we have? I mean, I might take some of this other stuff over, because I did build it from hand. Let's have the pump, let's have the barrels, let's have the other engineers thing. Don't need the core sampler, don't need the item router. Aha, some lanterns. And that should be it. Let's have a look. There we go. And we're going to use that today to help us. And I think engineer's hammer. Do I need it? I'll take the spare one just in. Sun's going down, but we'll run across and sleep in the other area into the compound. So trying to keep a bit of the theme going. I know I didn't use any of the spruce wood, but I did try to keep a little bit of the theme going. So nice little compound. Hope you like it. Don't forget, people, if you like the video, please like and subscribe, and don't forget to pass me on to your friends. Okay, let's shove some of this stuff in. If you remember from the last one, whoever watched the last video, yeah, I did like the gun. Let's just shove you in there for the time being. Right, so let's have a quick sleep. First time sleeping in the bed, but that will be fine. So, right, oil processing. So we've built the multi-block projector, so it is great. What you do is you find the image in the manual. So let's have a quick look. So if we go into the manual, let's say I wanted to build, let's have a quick look, the arc furnace. Yeah, so you wanted to build that. You would then put that into there, and that should be the making of the arc furnace, and then there you go. You put it to where you want it. It's just shift and click it on, and it gives you the first row, and it projects it, and you can hold it in your hand, but it's going to be on your hotbar. You don't have to hold it in your hand, so say, but as long as it's on your hotbar, and you just shift and left click to get rid of it, shift and left click to make it appear. And once you've produced this bottom row, it should highlight green, which we're going to use. So let's have a look, and that should remove it. Yeah, 3 buttons to rotate, plus shift button 3 to mirror. Cool, so you can rotate it as well. I've got to admit, see, it looks like that's in the way. Cool, right, anyway, let's stop messing about with it. Right, so what we're going to do with it is, let's go into oil processing. So we've got fluid reservoirs, so while mining near bedrock you occasionally notice a silk black flammable substances oil. Oil is just one of many fluids that can be found underneath the impregnable rock, but you won't be able to breach these reserves on your own. So with the help of the specially designed machine, you may be able to get your hands on the contents of these reservoirs. The core sampler drill will determine whether a reservoir can be found in a specific chunk and gives insight into the size of the fluid deposit. Despite the infinity volume of fluid in each chunk, certain types of reservoirs may have trace amounts of fluid that can still be harvested after the chunk is depleted. Using more than one pump jack in a depleted chunk does not provide any benefit. There you go. So an aquifer is a type of fluid reservoir that can be found in the overworld. The reservoir will generate in any biome it contains 5 million to 10 million millibuckets of water after the reservoir is depleted. 6 million per tick trace can be extracted in a single pump jack. With the magma, it can contain between 250,000 to 1 million. And the oil reservoir can be from 2.5 million to 15 million millibuckets. Nice, and again it would give us 6 millibuckets after depleted, so it's not massive. So, but that's what you get now with the when you do the sampler. So to get it out, any of those fluids out, we need to make a pump jack, and lo and behold, I'm going to need some more stuff. Typical, absolutely typical. Tell you what, I'll be back in a moment, and I'll go and grab some stuff, see what I need for the build, and see you in a moment's time. Hello everybody, all sorted now. So we're going to want some fence panels for the jack. So we need 11 scaffolding, 6 treated wood fence, 6. Let's have a quick look at this. Fence, fence, fence. Where are you, fence? Just 2 of you then, that'll do. Let's shove you at the bottom there. Happy with. So we've got them. Tick. 11 steel scaffolding. Let's go for the 11. I'm just going to do 1 just for today. I have to build a tank as well. We're going to need 4 flue pipes. See, I told you it was worth getting the flue pipes. We're going to need 4 of you. We're also going to need 1 redstone and 2 light and 2 heavy. 1 redstone, 2 light, 2 heavy. Beautiful. Block of steel and steel sheet metals. Okay. Steel, steel, steel. Let's see. Can I turn that into steel blocks? I can't. See, that's the reason why I've come over here. It saved me messing about and all that sort of thing. Actually, should be that 4 steel sheet and was that a block of steel? I believe we got everything. Oh, 2 blocks of steel. Beautiful. That's us there, and you can see that I've been a while for it because I've got to sleep again. Right, so we want the page with the pump jack on. Put that on there, put the projector on there, so it should be now making a pump jack. We could probably get rid of some of this stuff, but let me just bring the chunks up. So if you want to know how to bring the chunks up, it's F9 on your keyboard, and it should allow you to bring the chunks up. And if you press F9 again, it gives you the boundaries. So the first one I've got to try and squeeze in here, because this is the chunk that it is in. So let's just get to move this little bad boy. Right, so pump jack. Let's see if that will fit in there. It will. Might be able to. Let's have a look. So if we turn the image around, is that going to fit in here okay? It is. It is. So middle mouse button will turn the key. And I believe that, let's have a look at the image. Let's just stop it there. So we've got power on this side there. We need a lever for there. That's not a problem. And then it can pump out either side. I think the image is fantastic, I've got to admit. But I haven't got any stone or anything, have I? No, didn't bring any stone across. Let's get this bad boy built, shall we? So we're going to need 11 of you. Let's put you back in here. In fact, let's just move it back one. That should do us there. Right. So so it highlights where it wants to go, so you can see where these all want to go, because it's gone white, which I think is really good. We then want 4 of those, and then 1 of you. And then you can see once you've completed that level, it will then take you up to the next one. So let's have 1 there, and let's have 1 there, and I believe that one there, and that one there. Heavy there, see, we've got that there and that there, and then we've got, let's put that there and that one there. It's all coming together now. Okay, so we want a sheet there, 2, 3, 4, another block there, that there, and then if you notice, let's just get rid of the boundary, it's got a green box around it. So once you've got the green box around it, it tells you that the image is right. Aha. So now it's to hit it on the right bit. Hey! 1 times pump jack. Right, so we can pump out fluid from there. We need to get power to it. Let's hope it will use HV, shall we? We'll soon find out. Made sure I've got plenty of you can't attach HV to the same point. Yeah, you can. That's the whole idea of these. Hello. There we go. We've got oil pumping out. We've even got oil squirting out there, look. Oh. Gonna need a bit of stone, aren't I? Gonna need a bit of stone. Let's just see if I can find some stone here before running it back. No, looks like grass. But there is some stone here, that'll do. Let's make a lever. I got to admit, I mean, this is, I know I keep saying it, but things like this is pretty impressive when you've got mechanism like that. So let's have some of the pipes. Let's get a little bit of you. Let's get some sticks. So one of you and one of you. Make a lever. Let's stick you back in there. So at the moment there's nowhere for the oil to go. So let's just stick you there and turn you off. Right. And that is running absolutely fantastic. It really is. Lovely. Absolutely fantastic. Right, so going to need another pump jack over there. And then I'm going to need to build a tank. So let's have a look. Let's construction. We want a tank, and it's iron. How many sheet metals is there? 34. So steel. Let's iron. Let's have 34. You bad boys. Beautiful. See, I told you it was easy to. Two more. So 36 of you. We need 2 of you. The other 2 can go there, and I believe I also want some treated. So you, and then you. I believe that's it. So let's work this out. So this chunk is no good. This chunk, however, is here, so I could probably put a pump jack here. So in this one here is where we want it. So let's just get the other pump jack out. Right, so we know it's there. So let's lock that one there. So we could have that come into here, that come into here. So that, and that will fit perfectly. So we want one there, and then let's get these. All here. And let's just click you so we can get the oil pumping into here. So let's have hang on, let's have a think about this. So this actually wants to go underneath. No, should ideally go on top, but we'll pump it like that. We'll need to make sure more of those, which is very straightforward. Okay, let's clear the F9. Let's get the projector still on, because that's still showing me. Haha. Need to make some more because I need them for this. But let's get this boy up and running. And I just need one of my buckets, because I've got a load of them. And there you go, crude oil. We are pumping crude oil out of the earth, beneath the bedrock. Excellent. And that's the black stuff. Black gold. We've got some black gold. So let's just quickly see if we can get the other one built. So to make those, no, Hate when he does that. So we need 6 view. So let's do 16 instead. Let's do this. Thank you. Right. Let's do the same again. So 11. We want how many was these of it? So there's the 4. That's those. We want 6, don't we? So let's get another some more view. I think we've just got too many. Excellent. So we've got the 6. We want steel, so we're going to need to make 2 blocks of steel. Happy with, and then we need 4 of you into that, and then that 4. We need 1, 2, 2, and I believe that is it. We'll have another lever to get that up and running. It's getting dark, let's have a quick sleep. So, capturing crude oil looks pretty good to me. It's running nicely, happy with that. Let's swap you out, let's get you in here. So we need that one, all of you down. We're going to need the 4 of you, that's them done. That one and that one. We'll have that one, and that one, and that one. Oh, this is just ace. We might as well get you 2 at the top there, because I know this is going to happen. That there, that, that, and then we want that there, all the way down to that one there. Green box is a go, and the last thing is, must be at the back here then. At the back here, pumpjack a go. Woohoo! Let's have another one of you. Let's stick a lever onto there, turn you off. Oop. Let's stop being so hasty. Where did that go? Doesn't want to go there. And then we shall wire you up. We shall also connect you up. And that is pumping quite well actually. And the thing is, you don't need to have them running all the time. We can do it so that we only have so much pumping out of it. Well, excellent. We have got nearly 100,000 millibuckets already of crude oil. And we've got the pump jacks up and running. So I think we will call it there. We've used and built the pump jack project. Well, it's the projector, it's just got the pump jack on there. So this is the projector, so this allows you to display multi-blocks within Immersive Engineering and Immersive Petroleum. So it allows us to build them, and yeah, we should be all fine. We've got the pump jacks, they're now pumping that crude oil from the depths underneath the that's got 11,000, I didn't see that one. 11 million. Should be fairly bit then, should be a fair bit. So yes, we've got the pump jacks there, but they come getting the reservoirs beneath the bedrock. So now we should be unstoppable. We have plenty of fuel, and there is other areas that I have fuel, but at the end of the day I'm sure that between the 5 and 11, so yeah, 16 million, so there's quite a few bits of oil there, but then we've got to do something with this crude oil. So yes, we will have a look at that at a later date. So if you like the episode, please like and subscribe. I will see you all in the next episode, and without a further ado, I shall wish you all and bid you all a farewell. Say bye bye for now, and see you next episode. Bye bye.